Hello everyone. The latest version of NinjaTrader has introduced an issue with Market Analyzer, causing some of the columns to not display the proper headings. The values are not changed, it's simply the heading, as you can see that these three here are not displaying properly. Now the first step that you can do is simply right click, go into columns, and try to rename the columns. And you can see that there's these three here that are standing out that aren't displaying properly. Now this doesn't always work. Again, this is an issue with NinjaTrader that hopefully that was an issue back in 0.09. Now it looks like it's back an issue in 0.15, but it's not a major one. But let's see here. So you can see here, I'm just simply going in. I'm going down to the setup section under label, and I'm renaming these headings back to the time frame that they are. So I'm just kind of cut and pasting here. Now this doesn't always work. You see, I changed them all. I'm going to hit OK, and let's see if it accepted it or not. Nope. You see, it didn't. It changed it, but it's still not accepting it properly. So we'll go in a second time, and I've found that if you do it a couple times, it sometimes will take on the second attempt. Go like that. Okay, so it took the daily and the 240. It did not take my 30 here. So this kind of goes down to one of the more, you have to be a little bit more explicit about it. So let's just recreate that column. So I'm going to come down here to indicator. I'm going to add a new indicator column. I'm going to select the indicator. We'll go all the way down to the up down folder, go to the auto swing pattern. That's the indicator that we want. Come down, we want to select the plot. This is very important. Select the plot distance to D for this particular column. Scroll down. This is, we're recreating this 30-minute column here, so I want to make sure I set my data series to 30 minutes. The amount of data to load, I'm going to set it to bars 1500, which is the default that all of my what's it called, the templates are set for. This is a good number for kind of independent of the actual data series that you're using. If this is for example, if it's a 5-minute chart, you might only need like 3 days worth of data. But if you're looking at a 4-hour chart or 240-minute chart, then 3 days of data is not enough data on that level of chart. So what I like to do is I've kind of found that this 1500 bars, no matter the time frame or the bar type, this is typically a good amount of data to do the analysis that you need. Now, of course, every trader is a little different. Their situation might be a little different, and so this might be a little bit much data, a little more data than you necessarily need. But if I were to recommend anything, this is what I'd recommend. Okay, that was a little bit of side information, but so I've recreated this column. Last thing I need to do is change the label itself to say bars 30, because this is a 30 minute there. Now you can see if I switch off of there, it still did not, even though I have the label here, it's still showing that bug here. Let's see if it actually takes it. It looks like it did there. I'm going to remove the original column. There's our new bars 30. Verify everything, the swing pattern finder, distance to D. I'll leave everything else as default. Hit OK. And there we go. Now we have our bars 30 here. Now, I recommend at this point to right click, go to templates, and to save this. You might want to either overwrite the original or save it as a new name. So I want to go ahead and update that. Also want to resave my workspace by going to Workspaces and then to Save, just to make sure that next time you load NinjaTrader, it will have the correct headings. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know at daniel@updown.com. That's daniel@uppdnn.com. Best success in your trading.